Hello dear students, in this video we are going to see about how to create a user-defined exception or also called as custom exception. In the previous video we learned what is exception and how to handle the exception for predefined exception. So in this, what is user-defined exception means we are going to create our own exceptions. So I have taken a scenario here. Here is a question. I have taken develop a Java program to read an age of a program from the user. So we are going to get the age of a user. If the age is less than 18, then we are going to create a user-defined exception called invalid exception. So already we have learned arithmetic exception, array index out of bound exception, null pointer exception, all this in the previous video. So here we are going to create our own exception which is called as invalid exception, and we have to throw it when the condition is violated. What is our condition? If the age is less than 18, and we have to use the try catch to handle the exception and display the appropriate error message. So that is what the question is. So now I have main function inside this custom exception. So I'm going to create now our own user-defined exception. How to create is class, and what is the name of the exception given here is invalid age exception. So I'm going to give that as a class name, and then to make this class as an exception, you have to extend the predefined class of exception called exception. That's it. Very easy. So class name, and you have to extend predefined class called exception. So whenever we inherit, we know the concept of inheritance. So whenever I inherit from the parent, all the characteristics of the parent will also come to this class. So exception is a class of kind of exception. So when I inherit, this class will also, that is invalid age exception, will also have all the characteristics of an exception. Now I'm going to make a simple constructor, so which is going to help us, and I'm going to get the age as a input because age is a problem here. So let me get it as a input so that I can display here system.out.println check your age. So that is what I'm going to display here, and the age I'm going to get as an input for this constructor is also displayed here so that the user can understand what is the problem for this invalid age exception. So that's it. So this is very simple. And if you want to make it better, you can also call the parent constructor. So by using super, and here also you can pass this input also, and you can try to get also. Here I'm just using, you can also call the super. That is the parent exceptions constructor. So that is what super is. And you can also have some instance variable also. So to make it simple, I'm not going to use anything. I'm just going to display the reason of this exception. So that's it. This is our custom exception or user-defined exception. Now we are going to use this exception. Just creating this doesn't make any matter, right? So we are going to use the scenario. What is the appropriate scenario here given? The age should be less than 18. If the age is less than 18, we have to call it. So I'm going to declare a variable call age. Let us consider it as 15 as of now. And I'm going to check the condition if the age is less than 18. That's what given here, less than 18. Now here is what we have to call our own exception because it is our own. It cannot be automatically found by the JVM when it is running. So we have to say whenever the age is going less than 18, then it is an exception. So already in the previous video I told whenever there is an exception created, an object will be created. So here we have to throw the object of this type. So what is the object? Here our exception type is invalid age exception. That is our exception. So we have to throw the object of that type. So this is how we can create an object, right? This is an anonymous object. Why it is showing error? Because in the construct, we are going to receive the age as an input. So we are going to pass this age variable also here. And immediately it is showing error, you might have seen, because here is an exception. So we know that whenever there is an exception, we have to handle it. So this is how we throw our exception manually. So whenever I want to create exception manually, this throw keyword only helps. And nearby the throw, you have to throw the object of which kind of exception we are expecting. And this, we know this is an exception. So surrounded by try. So this code is only creating exception surrounded by try. So immediately after that, right, put a catch. We know that. So what kind of exception it is going to create? That is arithmetic exception. It's going to throw an, sorry, it's going to throw an invalid age exception. And that's it. And now you have to say inside the reason. Here, let us say eligible age is uh, greater than or equal to 18, something like that. We have written. Okay, so whatever you want, that's it. This is how we have to create our own exception. It's very easy, right? Okay, so now let me run it. Uh, and then I'll explain the flow as well. So when I run it, you can see what is our output. So here you can see first is saying check your age, and so because we have given 15, no, check your age, and then it is saying eligible age is greater than 18. So how, what is the flow means? You know that who is the entry point of a Java program? Main function. So the program execution start from main. It is initializing age variable with 15, and it come inside. It is checking the age is less than 18. Yes, 15 is less than 18. So it is creating an exception, our own exception. So we have used the keyword throw. Nearby, we are creating an object of that exception. And since it is exception, immediately it will search for the catch. So there is a catch of the same type. And it is coming here. Before that, you have to understand when I check when the age is less than 18, I say throw new. Here is an object. We know what is a constructor, right? When a constructor will be called, whenever an object is created, the constructor will be called. That we know the basics of Java. So here I'm creating an object here. So what happened first, immediately it will go and call the constructor of this class. So with this argument age, so it will come here and it will assign the age as 15. And here is how you have your age is 15. That's why we got this one as first. After it execute the constructor, it will come back to the place where it is called, and this will be thrown to the catch. And here comes the catch. Inside the catch, whatever is there, it will be executed. So here we have written eligible age is greater than or equal to 18. Likewise, this program is executed, right? So this is how we have to create an exception. Very easy, no? So do well. All the very best. Thank you. God bless you.